And today's Economic Times carries a very good article, very good what you call as a definition for excellence. I think Mr. Sivasalam has spoken today or given a small write-up in the Economic Times when he talks on, I think today the IMA is also hosting a program on excellence. He says excellence is not something that we engineer and build into our tractors. It's a passion or desire to achieve the best in everything that we do. It affects our lives, not only in our environment, not only in our working life, but in our homes and in all our environment. Okay friends, I'm going to talk mostly the manufacturing excellence and what is it that we are trying to do at Saint-Gobain. Now, Saint-Gobain is a French multinational and we have operations around 38 factories across the globe only for glass. I'm not talking of the other sectors of Saint-Gobain. So we wanted to go in for an operation excellence in between these 38 factories and see how each of them are faring and how we can share the best practices. So a platform was built called world-class manufacturing, and we went through some structuring and then we said that we should use the Lean Six Sigma methodology for achieving certain improvements. We took a goal that we would try to reduce every year 2% of our manufacturing cost should come through the world-class manufacturing as benefits. So I'll take you through some of the things that we have done. This is a view of our factory. The fountain that you see in the center, that's a man-made pond that we built, and that's a part of our excellence in manufacturing. The entire rainwater of the roof is harvested and brought to this. And today, friends, it gives us nearly 84 days of water required for a normal rainy season in Chennai to meet our requirement, which is about 1,500 liters per KL per day. So to that extent, we have made investment right at the beginning when we started building this factory. And the entire roof is piped underground. There are a lot of benefits in the rainwater. One, the treatment is not required for that to that extent to the other water that we get. So we save a lot of money indirectly also, other than this is a sustainable growth. That's towards sustainability that we did it and not towards return on investment. Friends, I'm going to talk to you. These are the various the agenda on which I'm going to talk to you. And as Mr. Satya Prakash said, the major problem is how do we get all the employees involved. So the TEI initiatives that we did were integrated with our world-class manufacturing. For us, safety, environment, health and safety is the first. So I talk about environment, health and safety. This is the framework on which we built our world-class manufacturing. As you can see, the base, the pillars, the base has to be, the foundation has to be strong. And that's very clear. Standardization or work improvement and people involvement, or you are called cost deployment. And this foundation is strong on which our pillars are resting. Each of these pillars are on health, environment, reliability, industrial efficiency, quality, customer focus, people development and innovation. As Mr. Prakash was telling, it's not that continuous improvement alone is enough. Innovation is important. And that's why you could see our logo this year is Winnovate. We first thought of winning. Then how do you win? We said we will winnovate. So it's a win plus innovate that we just taught as Winnovate. So these pillars are to bring in the operational excellence and the customer satisfaction towards which we are working. So without customer satisfaction, there is no need for WCM, because whatever we do, they have to drive two. One, the operating profit of the business and satisfaction to the customer. I think that is most important. So now talking on here, the employee health safety, these are indicators. When we say TF1, it is an incident per million man hour. TF1 is an accident in which man hours is lost. TF2, it is something in which he goes to the hospital and comes back, but still comes back to work the same day. And TF3 is something in which he just goes to the dispensary or the first aid center within the factory. So these are the indices on which we work, and slowly we have been driving down over the period of time and brought it down to zero. How did we achieve it? We actually leveraged a lot in IT. We started measuring what is called as TF4 and TF5. TF4 is a near miss and TF5 is a design deficiency which anybody can notice. Now, how do we ensure that every employee is involved? We have a reporting system which every employee can access it on the computer, whether it's own or it is the public computer that is there on the company. Everybody has got his own password, and he goes online, and if he thinks that he has seen something which can cause an accident, he writes about it, and immediately it gets recorded, and within 30 days, if somebody has not taken action to either satisfy the individual or complete a restoration work which will solve the issue, it comes to me on my computer as a reminder. And TF4 is something which is something you'll miss many times when you go on the road. I have escaped here today. I have managed. No, that's not what we look at. And this is becoming a culture for us, and many times we are also writing sometimes. I find some of our employees are writing to the Commissioner of Police, etc. On this road, I think this is something which has got a design deficiency. And therefore, can you look into it? So at least it has built a small culture within the organization. This is a culture of excellence. That is, when you see something, you don't fear. If you think it is wrong, please report. Do not worry, it has been designed by somebody from France or somebody from America. If you think it is going to cause an accident, and you should come. That's a question of creating a excellence in safety reporting. Every individual, because it is not that only one person or the safety manager can know everything in the world and he can walk around the 180 acres that we have and see every operation and write. Every individual can bring it out. And we have a lot of samples of TF4, TF5, which is accessible to everybody in the computer. Anybody can go into a MyInfo and see the 5,000 or 1,500. In fact, now this is being shared across the globe. Anybody in the globe, across the globe can see in any of our organizations who are connected to our network. And what has it resulted? We attacked the base of the iceberg. This is called the iceberg model. We attack the base. Instead of attacking only the TF1s or TF2, we attack the base, which is causing. And therefore, when the base got reduced, our accident levels also got reduced. And really helped us, and we made a lot of animation clips for this.